There are 5 things you can do to improve your English starting today. Number 1, speak slowly. One of the easiest ways to improve the way you speak is to speak slowly. Slow down. I constantly have to tell my students to slow down. If you speak too quickly, there's a very good chance that people won't understand what it is that you're saying. So, slow down. Second, reading is essential. Read everything. Read the newspaper, read things on the internet, read books. Try to read for at least half an hour to an hour every day. You could read silently or you can read out loud. Reading out loud helps you learn to listen to yourself speak English. I would recommend reading out loud at least 15 minutes every day. And if you can, read novels. American and British novels are a good place to start, but try to read whenever you can and make it a habit. The best time to read is in the morning after you wake up. Wake up early and read. The third thing you can do is write. Try to write on a regular basis. If you keep a diary or a journal, write about what happens every day. Put a date on the entry. So for example, today is January 11th, 2020. And then following that, write down what you did on this day or what you did yesterday. Write as much as you possibly can if you're a student and do the assignments to completion. It's also necessary for you to write in complete sentences. So when giving an answer, include the subject, the verb, and other words that are necessary in that sentence. Listening to English is number 4. This is actually one of the easiest things that you can do because you don't have to produce any English to do it. But listening to the news, listening to the radio, listening to music, all of these things are important to do in English. There are many places you can go to on YouTube to listen to people speak, besides my YouTube channel, and find good examples of how people speak in English. So make sure you're listening to English all the time. I'm studying German right now, and I try to spend at least half an hour to an hour every day listening to German. Number 5, and this is perhaps the most difficult thing for you to do, is to communicate with other people in English as often as possible. And that means speaking with other people. If you can't find other people to speak with, then you can go online and practice in chat rooms or on message boards. There are also places online where you can speak directly with people through the internet, through Skype or through Google Hangouts. So try to do it as much as possible. It's not easy to do depending on where you live, but you do have to practice speaking, even if you speak only to yourself. One thing you can do to practice speaking is to read aloud. Instead of reading silently to yourself, read something out loud so that you can hear yourself as you read.